Okay, so I just found this new event loop for Python called tinyio, and it's making me rethink how I see asyncio.
Wait, seriously, I've heard mixed things about asyncio. What's tinyio doing differently?
So it's supposed to be super simple, like it literally crashes if anything goes wrong, which is wild compared to asynccio's complex error handling.
That's a bold move. Crashing totally makes sense if you want clarity during errors. How does it achieve that?
It uses yield instead of await for its coroutines. So when a coroutine raises an error, all other coroutines in the loop get canceled automatically.
Oh, wow. So that means no more guessing whether a task will clean up properly. It sounds a lot more straightforward.
Exactly. And think about debugging. If one coroutine fails, you can see the chain of errors, which is super useful.
So what's the practical approach for writing coroutines with tinyio? Is it still similar to what we're used to?
Totally, you define your coroutines using yield just like normal. For example, you can yield a list of coroutines to wait on multiple tasks.
That sounds familiar. It's like asyncio's gather, but with fewer complications. I like that.
Right? And this loops inside loops functionality allows nesting, which can simplify coordination between tasks.
Wow, so you don't have to deal with multiple threads just to get simple task management. Makes it a lot cleaner.
Exactly. Plus, there's this run-in thread method that lets you run synchronous functions as coroutines. Super handy.
Wait, that's huge. It means you can gradually transition codebases without a massive rewrite?
Yes, and it's absolutely ludicrous how simple the API seems. It feels so accessible compared to bigger frameworks.
This is blowing my mind. How does it handle errors coming from these synchronous functions?
Great question. It raises a canceled error in any thread, the thread that's running them, if an error occurs. It creates a unified error handling.
That's really interesting because it prevents some errors from slipping through the cracks.
Right? It provides that peace of mind. You can see everything in one place, which isn't always true with asyncio.
But I wonder, what if a coroutine has no yield statements? Is there a way to flag it as a coroutine?
Good point. You can sneak a yield in with a weird little hack, like having an if statement that never runs.
That's a bit quirky. But hey, whatever works, right? Is the syntax the same or are there other quirks?
Pretty much the same. It's just that you can run into issues if you try to run coroutines again in new loops.
So it's like reusing the context. That makes sense. I guess that keeps things clean.
Yes, and it also prevents confusion while debugging. No accidentally rerunning things that shouldn't be.
I can see how that would save a lot of headaches. But do you think tinyio can replace asyncio or trio?
Well, it's definitely not the best for complex applications, but for simpler tasks, it could be a game changer.
Exactly. It feels tailored for smaller projects or specific use cases. I love that clarity it offers.
Totally. It's like it cuts through the noise and gives you a straightforward path.
And the error propagation is fascinating. It feels liberating to just have one clear way to handle failures.
Right? It's making me rethink how I handle errors in my own code. Why complicate things more than necessary?
Absolutely. It's really refreshing to see someone tackle a common pain point like this.
I never thought about it like that. This could change how people architect their asynchronous code.
For sure. It's going to spark some interesting discussions in the coding community.
Speaking of discussions, I wonder how many others feel like tinyio resonates with their frustrations.
Right? It's always interesting to see what inspires new tools. Makes you think, what's next?
Agreed. But here's the kicker. Despite all its simplicity, it has limitations.
Oh, like what? I'm curious.
It doesn't support the fancy features of asyncio or trio, like scheduling back on the event loop.
That's key. I suppose that limits its use for more complex architectures.
Exactly. But if you don't need complexity, this could save developers a lot of time.
It's that trade-off again, isn't it? Simple versus powerful.
Yes. So if you're tackling simpler projects, tinyio might just be the tool to try.
I'm definitely intrigued. I feel like I need to give it a go and see how it handles in practice.
You should. I'm excited to hear your thoughts after you dive into it.
This whole conversation has me thinking about reevaluating my own code practices.
Same here. It's fascinating how a single tool can shift our perspective so much.
What's exciting is thinking about how developers will adapt to and evolve these ideas.
Absolutely. Tinyio isn't just a tool. It might inspire an entire wave of new thinking.